this thing about Eileen Cannon is absolutely weird, and I've not been able to find any specific corroboration for it. So I'm putting this out not as an assertion, but as a question. Capital Hunters on Twitter, CAPITOL Hunters, at Capital Hunters on Twitter, has this thread that I actually retweeted last night. If you want to easily find it, you can find it in my timeline, or X or whatever you call it. That starts out, now that Trump has flashed a New York Mafia pal, Donald Trump said on his Nazi-infested social media site, he said, "Thank you to Sammy the Bull. I hope Judges Engoron and Kaplan see this. We need fairness, strength, and honesty in our New York courts. We don't have it now." And it says, flashback, former Gambino crime family underboss Sammy the Bull Gravano says Donald Trump is incorruptible. All right. So Donald Trump gets endorsed by a murderous mafia kingpin, and he thanks him in public. Hey, thank you, Sammy the Bull. So Capital Hunter says, now that Trump has flashed a New York Mafia pal, murderer Sammy Gravino of the Gambino family, to threaten Judge Engoron, is it finally time to mention that Trump's New York mob ties also touch his friendly judge Eileen Cannon? Her husband worked for John Rosati of the Colombo family. Trump palled around with Colombo buddies John Rosati and John Staluppi in the 80s. Staluppi went into business with Trump in '88. Cannon's husband worked for Rosati later, 2011 through 2014. She's not required to recuse, but she should have. He points out that, or they point out that Cannon's husband seems to agree it looks unseemly since he wiped his LinkedIn in 2022 when Cannon got a high-profile Trump case. He was a senior executive at Rosati's Burger Fi, a hamburger business oddly with branches in Saudi Arabia. So Rosati kind of went legitimate and started this burger chain, and Cannon's husband was a senior executive there, which doesn't mean that he's mobbed up necessarily. It doesn't mean that, it could mean nothing at all. Or it could be just really weird. But I Googled this, and I couldn't find anything basically other than this Twitter thread. But the Twitter thread has all these specific, visuals of details of it. Have you heard anything about this? What's going on with this? And is it even a thing? I honestly don't know. But I thought I'd put it on your dashboard and see what you all have to say.